up, bloodies? Welcome back to the Dead and Laughing Show. As usual, I'm the host, Crude the Corpse. Oh man, it's been some crazy shit. Yeah, don't feel like talking about it. Don't feel like talking about it. Just gonna leave it at that. Just Jesus fucking Christ, too much shit. Huh. Why is it not working now? What the hell? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you've been having a good time for a while, because last episode, it was an attempt. Hello! It was an attempt, and it was fucked up. I honestly don't know what the hell was going on with that. Why the internet was acting so crazy, why the connection was acting like that. But you know what? Fingers crossed Instagram works correctly this time. And my guest is already here. Today's guest is the Spicy Donut. I'm pretty sure you've seen his work. Like a lot of like vintage pinups and everything, like the it's like older cartoon types. And it looks fucking sick. I love his work. I absolutely love his work. Give me a second. Get him on here. Hopefully it works. Oh,
Hey.
hey, it works. Oh my
All
god.
right. Yes. Good.
Holy shit. My prayers have been answered. Thank you, IG gods. Even though you fucking smite me as much as you fucking can. Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Holy hell, and the connection's so super clear. I can see your beautiful face. Oh, go right ahead. Introduce yourself.
Well, yeah. I'm Spicy Donut, spooky artist, and I don't know, weirdo. Yeah.
It's okay.
Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, fucking shit. Oh, how's your day been going?
It's been good. It's been good. We, spent most of the day doing our usual Halloween shopping and getting all year round decor,
Oh,
as you can tell.
lucky. Me and my wife, we've been wanting to go get like all the like some new shit for the house.
Yeah.
'Cause same thing, just regular decoration for us. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, money's thin, so
Yeah. I mean, we have to be picky, of course, but yeah, we hit the usual spots like Target and all that shit. It was good.
oh yeah. You know what? Surprising. Michael's actually had a good selection on some shit.
Yeah. They had some cool shit this year. Some actually pretty good, like I don't know, kind of Baroque, like black and gold stuff, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, they had a bunch. They had a bunch of shit. The one we went to, I think I did see the same thing. Like some of them were like black and gold. I don't understand
Yeah.
the whole bright pastel shit, but
Yeah.
I don't really care about that. But they had like some other interesting stuff in there. I was like, oh damn, I wish I had money.
Yeah, I think we usually we'll go like right when everything comes out, and then like later in the year we'll like go and it's like picked over and it's like coupon time. We'll really try and buzzard vulture our way in to get some final deals.
Oh yeah, when they start having the 30% off, 40% off,
Yeah.
and 50, and then when it gets closer, you get 60%. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Only bad part is that when it gets down to the 60%, majority of the stuff is already picked.
Yeah, it's all gone, but every once in a while we get lucky.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what my my wife gets lucky with some of the paintings. She's been getting the witch paintings from over there.
Oh yeah.
She's been wanting the newer ones. Last year she's like, I don't want that one. It's not really that great. This year
Mhm.
she was like, I really want. Oh man. Other than all that, How long have you been doing this?
Let's see. I've been a working artist since 2003. I've been
Okay.
kind of I worked, several kinds of jobs. Like I was kind of I got a degree in animation, so I started doing animation. This was back when Flash was a big deal, right? So I started my career doing a lot of Flash animation. So I did that for a bunch of companies for a long time. And then I was always still doing my own work on the side, trying to like hustle that way. But I went from like doing Flash animation for websites to doing After Effects animation for big companies, and I did that for a long time, and then I kind of transferred over to games, and I started doing animation for games, and I've been pretty much working in games ever since. But I still like to do, all my own shit on the side. It's kind of I have the business side that pays the bills, and then the stuff I want to be doing is all the stuff you probably see online is like all the spooky stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
Damn. That's a quite that's a good resume. Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's been a long career. I'm like I'm an art director now, so that's like it pays the bills, like I said, but it's got its own uh, trials and tribulations. You're running a whole team, and it's you got to make sure all the artists are working in the same way and meeting deadlines and all that stuff. So I come home and then I'm like, I just want to draw something.
That's your way to unwind now.
Yeah, exactly. Whiskey and drawing. That's my nightcap.
Was oh man. I miss those days. Oh fucking shit.
Yeah.
Um oh fucking shit. Now you got me thinking about old times. Thinking about whiskey and everything. Oh, I have a problem. But besides all that bullshit, um, I noticed the bones behind you.
Yes. I had to bust out the bone throne.
Dude, that's fucking sick. Is that like a full prop? Like a big old.
Yeah, it's like a full. Let's see if I can show you more. It's like a full, yeah, full chair.
Oh
So
shit! That's a shit.
it's funny. We actually, so about 5 years ago, I got married, and we had our wedding was Halloween themed. So we got this chair as one of the props for the wedding to take pictures at and stuff. So, and now it's just been living in my house ever since.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. I
Yeah,
thought
I love it. It's great.
honestly, I thought it was just like just a background, like something like a little prop you can put against. It's a fucking chair.
Yeah, it's a full chair. It's probably got the most uncomfortable pillow on the planet, but uh I got this this like spooky pillow to go behind it, and it works pretty good that way.
Dude, I am jealous. I am fully jealous. Holy shit.
Yeah, you got to get yourself a bone thrown, man.
I definitely need one. God, build it from the bones of my enemies. I don't have that many
Yeah.
enemies. So yeah, why not? Um, when it comes down to your artwork, what did you start doing first? Because I seen your website, like the
Mhm.
vintage pinups, and then the older what would that be called? Like the older style cartoon artwork, like the toon work. What did you
Yeah,
start
a
messing with?
lot of
Was it
people
the
call it
vintage
like
or the
rubber hose, kind of rubber hose
oh,
1920s animation style. Actually, it's funny. I started off doing the pinups, like the very 50 style nose cone pinups, because I was doing a lot of comic conventions, and I wanted to do something where like I was drawing PC cover girls and stuff, but I didn't want to draw in the same way that every other comic book artist in Artist Alley does them. So I got really into like the vintage pinup stuff. So I was doing that for a while, but it's very time consuming because that stuff, like to paint that stuff just takes forever. Um, so probably about 2013, I got invited to do a horror show, and I wanted to do a Jason piece. And then I decided, I loved watching all those old cartoons around Halloween. All the like merry melodies, like the dance macabre stuff. So I decided, what if Jason was in that world? And that was kind of my first like foray into doing rubber hose horror stuff, and it really took off. So I was like, well, now I got to do all the slashers, and then it just kind of took off from there, and I kind of just started developing it into my style, and I just really fell in love with it. It hit a lot of the nostalgia that I had from when I was a kid and when watching those cartoons. So I just kind of ran with it, and now I think it's evolved into just part of how I draw now.
Damn, that's pretty sick. For the I know what you're talking about, the skeleton dance and all that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, classic, right? Like you can't go
yeah.
wrong with that. I put it on every Halloween since I was a kid, so it's somewhere stuck in there full time. Like always dancing around.
That's pretty much the same thing. Like for me and my brothers, that kind of holds a special place for us because it wasn't
Yeah.
only like for us, it wasn't only like us watching it when we were younger. It was also we got my nephew into it when he was little, and
Yeah.
he tried to do the dance, and it was funny as fuck. Like
Nice.
he went all out. His little kid just running by, just doing the whole shit, and then acting out the xylophone part. It was funny as fuck.
Oh
We
man,
got
that's
him into
amazing.
it was just great. So that holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, you have to try and like get him on film doing that so you can blackmail him later.
I really should have. It's already too late. He's 20. It's way too late. He was like, fuck. I think he was like, how old was he? He was like 5, 6.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was
Back then
little.
it's cute. Now it's yeah, he's probably grown up and it's too.
Yeah, now it's weird. I told him about that, and he just looked at me like, "What the fuck? What did I do?" It's like, dude, you used to try to dance like that. It was funny as shit. You loved all this shit. When we would put it on, you would listen to everything. He would go to sleep to fucking "Painted Black" by Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah, we loved all this shit.
Just raising him up proper and true goth right there.
Oh yeah, he grew up enjoying a lot of that shit still.
Good, good.
Uh, so there's that one.
Nice.
Oh, fucking shit. Besides that, so your first piece was was Jason.
Yeah.
That's that's pretty funny. Have you done all the slashers? I don't think I've seen all of them, or have you?
I've done a lot. Like, I've got the classics. I've got Jason,
Yeah.
Freddy, Michael. I've done, some of the Universal monster characters. Frankenstein, Dracula, all those classics.
Yeah.
I've got some weird ones like Captain Spaulding. I've kind of some a little bit more niche stuff. I also still love doing the pinups, so I do a bunch of the horror pinups too, and I just kind of go for whatever I'm kind of feeling for the drawing at the time. So I've done a lot, and a while back I did like a Kickstarter, so I did a bunch of the slashers as pins, as enamel pins. So I kind of like I hit a goal, and then I was like, oh shit, I need to come up with like more because I'm running out of people being interested. So I had to draw like 3 more, and then I like did a quick follow, I think, with like Sam from Trick or Treat, and who else? I can't even remember all of them. But yeah, I've done a lot.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I think I've seen this. I think I've seen the pins too, but I don't remember. I was going as like a crash course into your work, like for an hour or so before this. I was looking at your like sending your post, like trying to find out whatever the fuck I could. And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if I've seen it. Just, yeah, I probably have. More than likely, I've seen those.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I did a lot, but I don't know. Like I said, I kind of jump around and just do whatever I'm kind of into at the time. So
Oh yeah, I fully understand that. It's just whatever you feel at that moment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, I kind of do this stuff on the side for fun. So, um, whatever's striking my fancy at the time is kind of what I end up doing. I do like to have my Patreon, and I ask from time to time, it's like, hey, what should I be doing? If there's anything I haven't done yet, I'll try to do it for the fans. But um, for the most part, like it's my chill time. So,
Oh well, hey, that's not
yeah,
bad. It's really good.
yeah,
It shows that you really enjoy it. Then, if that's what you
oh
do to
yeah.
relax, then damn, that shows that you actually really fucking enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's something I always wish I had more time to do. Honestly, it's like it's always balancing like work and then having to do chores and shit and then trying to find time to draw. So,
Yeah, yeah, I remember those moments. I only reason why I say that is my ass like my own medical bullshit. I can't like work, so I have a lot of fucking time on my hands. So it's like
yeah,
shit, all right. So yeah, working
no,
on different things, trying to keep myself busy and everything.
yeah, yeah. I mean, my wife's in a similar boat, like where she like is working as an artist full time, but she can't like um probably wouldn't be good doing like a full time like day job kind of thing. So she does like a lot of amazing work in her own style. It's very kind of cutesy stuff, and she's gotten super into like creating toys and resin printing and that sort of thing. So she works full time as an artist, and thankfully she can do that even despite like all her medical problems. So.
That's sick. So both of you are artists.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We met through friends of ours that were artists. We were going to like drawing sketch shows and conventions and stuff, and we'd seen each other around, but um, things just kind of lined up, and we started seeing each other, and then about 5 years ago got married. So it's pretty
Oh,
awesome.
that's so sweet. Oh,
So
but that's cool though.
I'm spicy donut. She's sprinkle bat. So it works.
And the names are related.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
We're
all of
lame,
her
I know.
work is all of her work like horror stuff as well, or is it all
Yeah,
different? Both the art style different. Or?
she does a lot of like cute stuff, but she still has some like spooky, like she does bats and ghosts and stuff like that. So it's less the gore side that I have the like blood and guts and everything. She does like super cute like ghosts and like cats and stuff like that are I mean still like has that kind of style to it, but um, a little bit less I don't know violent.
A little less blood,
Yeah, yeah, just a little bit.
just a little bit, just a splash here or there.
Right.
Fucking shit. Uh, that's pretty cool. That just makes me think. 'Cause my wife's an artist as well. Um, I've said it before. I don't consider myself an artist. My own fucking issues, but she's fucking crazy. Like
Yeah.
when it came down to painting, drawing, fucking digital work and shit, it's like, god damn. She blows my
Well,
ass out of the water every fucking time. But same thing. It's like pretty much the same vein. It's always like horror stuff, horror related. So yeah, I know how that feels.
right on. Why do you
um,
not consider yourself an artist? I mean, you're doing it, right?
I'm doing it, but I don't know. It's just something that's always been in my head, I guess. Maybe it was put there by people telling me before, or maybe it's just something I just thought up and just, ingrained into myself. But I don't know. I never considered myself an artist because I
Well,
don't fucking really know. I don't see myself up to that point. I see
hmm.
it like, well, I don't consider myself an artist. I'm still doing all this, still learning all this. I don't consider myself that. Other people have told me that I am, but I don't know. I just don't.
Well, I've got good news and bad news. The imposter syndrome never goes away. no matter how long you're doing it. I still have days where I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm not good enough. It doesn't go away. But um, I think that it's kind of necessary because, for me at least, it drives me to keep drawing and keep trying and keep working at it. Because the second you get complacent and feel like, oh, I've made it and I've done enough and I'm good enough, then you stop growing. And so I think that um, I've never worried about if I'm labeled a certain kind of artist or being an artist or whatever. But I definitely I always have that imposter syndrome. Like I'm never satisfied, I guess. Like I never feel like I'm good enough, but I also take that as like it's a positive thing because it keeps me trying to grow and trying to be better. And I hope I never stop trying to be better and stop growing. So
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that a lot. That's pretty much
good.
the same thing. Um, like I love to learn how to like do different styles, different like whatever the fuck. If I feel like, because I have a background for like with graffiti. My brother was doing it. I got to see
Yeah.
his friends doing all of it, and they all had like the thick black books and all the crazy pieces. So I got
Oh
to
yeah.
see all the characters, all the different styles. So I started doing that. So I know I could do lettering like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then when it came down to like cartoons and like anatomy and just I love learning how to do more and more and more, how to stretch it, how to make
Yeah.
different things. Just creating in general, I enjoy.
Yeah.
And maybe it is imposter syndrome where I'm just like, I don't think I'm up to that point. But I
Well,
don't know.
yeah. I mean, I think it's always one of those things where you make breakthroughs, but you don't make those breakthroughs until you keep trying and failing at it. Like I I don't consider myself great at lettering, but I keep forcing myself to do it because I want to be better at it. Uh, and I probably rely too much on drawing anatomy and pinups because that's my favorite thing to draw. But perspective drives me crazy, and I hate doing it. And I try to force myself to do it all the time because I hate doing it. So, I think you kind of recognize those like here's my strengths and my weaknesses, and here's where I should try and work on it and grow. And here's where, I've probably got this down pretty good. So, and then of course, you go back 2 months later and you're like, oh, that was terrible. I'm so much better now.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. I've definitely done that a lot. You know
Yeah.
what? That's true. You're right. Like just a lot of different shit. Like everything you were saying reminded me, fucking what Vincent Gross said. The dude, he worked on a bunch of shit. He's done a lot of work for like Magic the Gathering, the cards, the artwork for
Okay.
those.
Okay.
He uh he made the paintings for the hell was it? What the hell was it? Cabinet of Curiosities.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
on Netflix for Pikmin's model. He did the paintings
Oh, wow.
and
Nice. Nice.
seeing like his work, the even for the Smile entity, he did like the concepts for that. The hag from it, all that
Really.
shit. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn, this is fucking amazing. And we were bullshitting with him for a little bit,
Yeah.
and he swears like me, so it was fun talking to him. But he did say, you in order to get like the good idea out, you need to like push out all the bullshit. You need to push out all the bad. You need to just go ahead, get them all out of the way, and then when you hit that good one, they just he's like that. But even
Yeah.
him, he still at that point where he sees it, he sees the errors, and he's just like, "Fuck."
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean it's a curse, right? Like you look at your work and it's like if you stare at it too long you hate it. It's like I should have done that and that.
Yeah, 'cause you see the flaws, and then you see like the
Yep.
points where you're like, I could have put the leg over here, or this position would have looked better. The lighting
Yeah.
looks off. Like fuck. Other
Yep.
people say like, oh, it looks really good. It looks really good. Like I want to purchase it or some bullshit, and then
Yeah.
you're looking at it like, why?
Yeah, people ask me, all the time, it's like, have you ever thought about getting any of your work tattooed on you? I'm like, no, that would be like the worst thing ever because I would just stare at it all the time and then judge it.
Holy shit. Well, it always comforts me to hear that I'm not the only one thinking
Yeah.
like that. Oh shit! Majority of artists that I've had on the show that got to talk to, majority
Mhm.
of them say pretty much the same thing, where they have like the same moments where they see their work and they're just like, "This fucking line right here. This
Yeah.
was such a bitch." So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think we'd be doing it if we weren't kind of like, I don't know, anal about it.
yeah, that's true. That is very true. Yeah, that's actually part of the reason why I stopped painting for a little bit because it's just I only work with acrylics. I want to work with oils, but I don't think I have the patience for oils. I wouldn't
They're a
mind
pain
trying
in
it,
the
but with
they're a pain in the ass.
it is. I would think so because like the waiting for it to dry. I know it blends well, like it
Yeah,
blends really well, but just waiting for oils to dry.
yeah.
But one of the past guests said that it one of the pieces that he did took I forgot how long. He said it took I think he said months to dry.
Jesus, yeah. And like if you touch it or something, you fuck it up and you have to go fix it. It's just like,
Oh yeah, when
could just
he
be
I
done.
think he did that. It's like holy shit. Like I can't do that. My ADHD ridden ass would be like, oh, I gotta move this out of fuck. My thumb just scared all that out of the
Yeah,
fucking way.
exactly. I'd just be pissed.
Oh, somebody said something. I can't read that. I usually have my laptop set up over here, but it's being a bitch.
Oh, something. Yeah, I can't read it either.
Fuck it, I'm gonna get closer.
Yeah.
Let's see. I seen another comment not that long ago. Let's see. If either of you ever need GD work done, message me and I'd be happy to what? Be happy to help. You see work on my profile. The fuck is GD?
Yeah, I don't know. GD.
You can see you can see my work in my profile. Pro bono, of course. I love what you guys are doing. Oh, gracias. I don't know what the fuck GD is.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know.
My mind went to the gutter
Graphic design,
immediately.
maybe? Graphic design work? That's my guess.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
My mind went to the gutter. My mind went to the fucking gutter. I was like, what is GD? Ugh, no.
Some goddamn work done.
It's either that or good dick, and I'm no, I'm good. I'm all right.
I mean, hey, take me to dinner first, at least, right?
Find a drink. Make sure I pass out before anything else. Uh, I don't want to wake up with my ass hurting. What the fuck is wrong with me? Um, I just hear my wife
I'll
out there
drink to
going, really?
that.
My wife just went, really? Really, babe? You know how it is, baby? I gotta be wine and dine before I feel fine. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Just bringing that up. My wife's a culinary student, so
Nice.
saying that she just brought up like, great. Now I'm thinking about the wine class. Oh God.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's graphic design. What does it say? Free artwork with my podcast. Oh yeah, understood after when he said graphic design. No offense to you, it's just my brain went straight to the gutter. It's like that was it. Oh fucking shit. Um, hey, if you're good enough, maybe I'll invite you to the show. We'll see. But as for right now, this is about him. um, fucking shit. So you were a so you paint as well. So
From time
did
to
you
time.
start painting first, or were you like sketching random things and then you moved over to painting before you did like anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I carried around a sketchbook all the time as a kid, and I tried painting a bunch of times in school, and I kind of never got into it. Um, and then I got more into the digital side of things first. So I spent, years and years doing Photoshop painting, and I got into Clip Studio and all that. But um, I only got back into painting when I started doing these gallery shows because I noticed, like, if I did a print, um, people would buy it, but if you have the original painting too, it would be a lot more valuable. Like, people would, I don't know, appreciate it a lot more. So I kind of would jump in and paint from time to time. Um, I still don't do it as much as I'd like, but a lot of the principles behind the digital stuff and the paintings, the traditional stuff, are the same. It's just you have to get used to not being able to undo, and things taking a lot longer. So, but the bare bones is the same. So I felt like I was pretty able to jump back and forth.
Oh, lucky. Uh, when I when I try to do digital, I'm still not used to it yet. So it
Yeah.
takes me longer with digital than it is with anything else.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, like, if you learn all the tools, then it becomes like secondhand, but it's that hump of like getting over, like, I know how to do this with my, like, traditionally, but how would I do that on a computer, and you have to relearn, kind of, in a way. So it can be, I don't know, kind of a pain in the ass, but once you kind of feel comfortable with it, then it feels pretty much like the same. It's like either I'm painting with a brush on a screen or on a canvas.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I agree with that. Only reason why I say that is thinking about it right now. It's like, yeah, well, for me, to a certain point, it was like, yeah, it was getting easier like the more I was doing it, but
Hmm.
it still gets to that point where it gets frustrating because
Yeah.
like when you're trying to fill in a layer and then you fuck it up a little bit and you don't realize that you're doing like one full stroke, you hit back and it's
Yeah.
all fucking gone.
Oh
That part
god. Yeah.
pisses me the fuck off. I
Yeah. I mean,
I got
that
this
probably
look
just
today
takes
on
a
my
lot of
tablet.
experience.
I was just pissed.
Yeah, I mean, the worst is if you, like, you corrupt a file or something, it's just gone forever, and then it's like that's the ultimate. Like, if I was traditional, I would never have this problem. So there's definitely downsides.
Oh yeah, that. Speaking of corrupting files, sometimes that happens. Like because I also do the scary stories and for Live with the Afterlife, and I have my
Oh yeah,
own shit also, like separate things, like for the gameplays and whatnot.
oh yeah, yeah.
Sometimes when I would download them or if I pre-recorded them, sometimes the files would get corrupted. I don't know how.
Oh,
I would transfer it over, and then somehow something happened, and it would just what the fuck?
oh,
Like,
it's
oh,
so
wait.
brutal.
Yeah, I know that's
Yeah, it's the worst. I fucking hate that.
oh fucking shit. What is it?
So, so do you edit all your shit too? Like, do you do the all of it?
I had an editor for these episodes. I had an editor, and at first it was working okay.
Yeah.
Uh, 'Cause, at first it was me and somebody else. They were doing it, but he quit, and so I was like, all right. And it was just the editor was working on him, but then he stopped working on the videos. I still don't know what happened to him. He went quiet completely.
Oh man.
It's like,
Oh
oh, okay, like what the fuck?
yeah, that
So
sucks.
So now I'm just gonna, even after this, I'm gonna download the episode. I'm gonna put it up on YouTube raw. So if anybody sees this, They're gonna see how my mind goes to the gutter. They're gonna see us talking shit, having a good
Yep.
conversation, and me being jealous over your show.
Totally unfiltered. I love it. That's great.
Might as well. What did I say? It keeps
Can't
popping
tell.
up. Random shit keeps popping up. I keep seeing people leave comments and all that, and I don't want to be an ass.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you talking about? LOL, Billy? Oh, never mind. What the fuck? What? Part of why I stopped. Your throne is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like I said, I'm really jealous. I really am. I really am jealous. Offer still stands. Sorry guys, after my message, my phone died, so I'm on my PC now. Devin, your art is amazing. I bought some of your art and pins at Texas Frightmare. Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
Frightmare is an amazing show. If you've never been, you got to come out because it's incredible.
out in Texas?
Yeah, yep. It's in Fort Worth, and it's I think it's maybe one of the biggest horror shows. It's probably not as big as like Midsummer Scream, but it's huge. And man, it's like the crowd there is just you can tell they're just like diehard fans. Like there's so many cool costumes and people are just into it. I love doing that show. That's the only like con I've done this year is Frightmare because it's my favorite show to go to.
Nice. Have you been to a lot of them?
Yeah, I mean I've been doing cons since probably 2011. So I've been doing it a long time. And I was doing like all kinds of I was doing comic conventions and even like going to like anime shows. Just I would go to any show that was like kind of in my radius of travel for a long time. But I found that doing the horror shows, I really liked the crowds better. Like they're just the people that would go to the shows were just I don't know, they were nicer, which is you wouldn't think being the horror crowd, you'd think they'd be all tough and kind of creepy and whatever. But the anime shows, I always had a harder time with the crowds there than the horror shows. So I try to just do horror shows now because it's just like I always have the best time, the best fans.
Huh. I never would have guessed that. The
Yeah.
horror shows, I do fully agree with that. Majority of the time, whenever we went to any like horror convention or anything, yeah,
Hmm.
a lot of the people there are always really nice, and it's weird to see like somebody dressed in Leatherface, like, oh, excuse me, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I
Is
mean,
there,
we usually get the odd like Michael Myers that will just walk up to your booth and won't say anything or something. But even then they're like respectful. And it's like we'll go to like an anime con and we'll get somebody that will just they'll just be like pushing people out of the way or something. You're just like, what is the difference? I don't understand. Like we're all like nerds about this shit. Like I don't know why the horror shows are the nicest nerds. I don't
that doesn't
know.
make any sense.
Yeah.
That really does.
But
That caught me
yeah,
off guard like a motherfucker. Why would there be a difference?
I don't know. I mean, the Comic Cons, it's kind of a mixed bag. But like I've gone to like San Diego Comic Con where it's there's way too many fucking people. So I can kind of understand like people getting grumpy because it's just like you're like being in like a line for 12 hours trying to get different places and everybody's doing the exact same thing. And it's just like at some point you're just miserable. But it's something about the horror shows. It's just people are happier. They're getting to be them true selves. Probably I think that's what it is.
They get to do something they enjoy, but it would still
Yeah,
be the same for people at an anime con, right? That
I
they're
would
going to do it
assume.
because they enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe they just have, I don't know, they have more, I don't know, creeps there or something, like trying to get, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
Being weird to all the girls just
yeah,
wearing almost nothing.
yeah. They get unfortunately more of that than they should.
But you get that at some horror conventions too. Well, not as much, really. At least in
Yeah,
my
not as much.
experience.
I mean, we there's definitely girls at those shows that are dressed, pretty scantily clad, but I don't know. Everybody's a lot more respectful. I'm sure I'm not, I'm only, seeing my little 10 by 10 booth, eye view of things, and I'm sure the guys that are running these shows will see some, but I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's a much different crowd. It's just way cooler. Maybe
Huh,
I'm biased. I don't know.
maybe. It's all right. Maybe I'm biased too because I enjoy both of them still, but it's like
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I mean, I'm a huge anime nerd, and that's why I want to go to those shows too. I mean, I've got I don't know if you can see it. I've got the bike from Akira tattooed on my arm.
Oh,
So
it's sick.
I I love especially like 80s 90s anime. I'm a big geek for all that stuff. So I like to go to the anime cons and even find old anime. But yeah, it's something about the crowds there. It's like it's just a different vibe.
Huh. That's crazy. I haven't been to an anime convention, so I don't. Me personally, I don't know. Maybe if
I
there's
mean,
one nearby and I'm able to go, maybe I'll try,
yeah,
and maybe
I think
they'll be
it's
rude
still
as
worth
fuck.
going. Like it's still fun to go. Like there's still like so much cool shit to see, and like it's not like you're constantly running into somebody that's being a jerk. It's just like when we've done the booths there, we run into it
Yeah.
more often. It's like, you're being a little bit creepy, or you've said something really awkward and uncomfortable to my wife or something. So
That's happened?
oh yeah, I'm sure. It happens all the time. Like it's just like some of these guys they just I don't know. They don't leave their computer or something. They don't know how to talk to people.
What the fuck? That's good. What the fuck? Why?
I don't know.
Don't know how to talk to other
So
people?
socially awkward. I mean, we all go through that phase, and it is a younger crowd a lot of times too. So maybe it's just that. I had,
Oh,
I'm thankful when I was 14, 15, I didn't have the internet as we have it now, and recording everything and video and everything, because I'm sure I said some really cringe stuff.
oh, guaranteed. Everybody has.
Yeah,
Everybody said
yeah.
something that they're like,
Everybody goes through that phase, I'm sure. So
yeah, you think back on it, you're just like, fuck.
yeah, yeah. No, that's the stuff that keeps us up at night.
Not really anymore for me. It
Oh, well,
did
that's
before. It
good.
did, but not anymore. Now it's like, I'm an
Oh,
idiot.
yeah, I mean, usually I get there. It's like, yeah, well, I was just stupid, but still, every once in a while, I have the night where I'm just like, what the fuck was wrong with me? God damn it! Still relive it. Just go to
Yeah.
sleep, you idiot. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I still get that. Oh, fucking shit. Um, I had a fucking question. I completely fucking lost it. Uh, the whole convention thing it kind of threw me off only because like why should that why is there more rude people at an anime convention when a lot of animes now are I mean they're really a lot of them are like really bubbly cutesy and all that shit but there are a
Yeah.
lot of horror animes
Yeah. I
so
mean, I don't know. It's something about the crowd, or the. I mean, like I said, it could be the age. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, and this is just my personal experience. It could be somebody feels completely differently, and that's cool. But just having done these shows for so long, like I just always feel like the horror crowd, the people that come to my booth, are just happier, more well-adjusted people somehow.
It's the horror.
Yeah.
It's the horror. They grew up watching Hellraiser and thought, I don't want that to
Yeah.
happen. It would be nice.
I relax watching people get cut up by chainsaws. I'm in a good place. I'm very done.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna make that as a design. I just thought about it. Just have it on there. I might put it for Threadless, my own merch shit. Like I'm a gore whore and proud of it.
Hell yeah. Do it.
Might as well.
Yeah.
You know, that is funny though, because a lot of people who are into horror movies, who are into horror in general, um, they do tend to seem happier.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just something about the psychology of it or something that just maybe they're just more in tune with, who they are.
I have no idea. They are in better moods. They really are.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
When we went to Monsterpalooza, a
Hmm.
lot more people there were like more courteous. They walk by,
Yeah.
oh, excuse me. Oh, hi. Like I like for my fucking mask. Oh, I like the mask or whatever. Occasionally, I would get, hey, you look like Corey Taylor, and I just look like, yeah, sure. When we went to
Yeah.
Comic Con, a lot of people were just like it felt alright being like they're just ignoring my ass,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah.
would just walk by and just like bump in. And it's like I'm 6'1", motherfucker. I'm not stocky. I'm a big fucking guy. How the fuck can you not see me walking by you?
Yeah. Right.
I don't blend in with this crowd. What the fuck? And there were just so many people fucking bumping in. But a
Yeah.
lot of the people we actually did get to meet over there were actually really nice.
That's good. That's good.
So, yeah.
The
Oh,
the
fucking
first
hell.
time I went to San Diego Comic Con, I went and just as a as a fan, and I went to go just walk the floor, and I remember this was like back in 2002 or something. So uh, I got bulldozed by a bunch of security guards, and it turns out they were blocking off Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh,
And
shit.
they like almost knocked me over, and like she like had to like go above them and like apologize. She's like, I'm so sorry. But it's just like, yeah, that was my one of my first Comic Con experiences, is almost getting murdered by Sarah Michelle Gellar's bodyguards.
At least he apologized.
Yeah, I mean the security guards didn't, but she felt bad about it. But
Well,
to
yeah,
be
they're
to,
there to
to
do a
be fair,
job,
like
but
she had to have somebody there to like make the crowd, because they wouldn't leave her alone.
oh,
I just
yeah.
didn't know that she was even like moving. I was just walking her along trying to go to wherever, and they just
It's funny. I was just running into people like that. That happened to me and Ghoulie Julie and my old co-host when we went to CreepyCon. We got to
Oh yeah.
see. We were waiting to see Keith David.
Oh, okay.
We
Oh
were
yeah.
waiting to see him
Yeah.
because my old co-host wanted to give him a painting he did of Spawn and Violator,
Oh, nice,
and
nice.
he wasn't there. They were like, he's late. His uh his plane fucking showed up late or whatever the fuck happened. I'm like, oh well, that sucks. All right, we're not gonna see him. So we were leaving, and we just happened to hear his voice. We see him, and it's like, wait, is that him? Like, I don't know. I think it is. My dumbass walked over like nothing. Like, hey, hi, hey, are you so and so? He's like, he just looked at me like, yes, I am. I was like, oh shit. And I looked back. My wife and my old co-host looked like they were fucking frozen. They were just looking over like, why did you go up to him and talk to him? I was like, dude, just come over here. And they looked at me and they both shook their head the same. It looked fucking funny. Looked like a cartoon. I'm like, just come over here. And I think I scared him. I think I scared Keith David. I think I scared him because I told him, oh, my friend has a piece he wants to give to you. I I didn't think he was going to think anything else. He looked like he panicked. He went, wait, a piece? What do you mean a piece? What does he mean a piece? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I mean a painting. And he just like, oh. Oh, okay, all right. So he was able to give him the painting while he was waiting to buy I think it was a pretzel or some shit.
Oh wow.
But he was able to give him a painting. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. I wanted to invite him
Yeah.
to show, but we were like, his handler or bodyguard, whoever the fuck he was like, hey, like, we gotta go. And like, he's like, oh, okay, well, thank you, and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was nice to meet. It was funny. It's kind of the same thing when you run into somebody who's just not thinking about it. You just
Right.
run into them, like, oh, shit. But your experience, at least she said sorry.
Yeah. She wasn't an asshole about it, at least, And most of the time, I think the celebrities are pretty nice that I've run into or met, like at these things. Like, I've had pretty good luck. You know, I usually don't try to like go out of my way to meet any of them, just because, like, I don't want to pay for the signature, and if I do a piece or something, like, uh, my wife's much more like forward about it, like, I want to go give him this piece, or stuff like
Yeah.
that. I don't know, I kind of clam up and just like, I don't want to bother them. So I'm probably like your wife and stuff, where I'm just like, I don't want to talk to him. But
You know what? I can completely relate to both of you on that because it's like
yeah.
I don't care if I see somebody that they're famous. They're like, huh,
Yeah.
okay, well, hey, like it hit me after with that dude. They're like, holy shit, I went up to him like nothing, but it's like my wife asked me like, how could you just go up to him? How could you just go up to these people? They're just like they're just regular fucking people.
Yeah,
That's their
they're good
job.
people.
That's it. And oh god, she just brought that up. I don't know if you could hear her. She just yelled out.
No, I
Um,
didn't hear what she said.
no, okay. There's a this fucking I forgot his name. I keep forgetting his name. Um, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean. He was in a couple of things. Um, he was in I think he was in the first one, the Crystal Black Pearl. He
Yeah.
was one of the first pirates.
Okay.
Big buff black dude, and fucking shit. My wife hit him with a purse
Oh.
completely by accident. He was near he was nearby and he was walking by and my wife didn't look. She swung her purse back because she threw it over her shoulder and she whacked him. And
Oh.
she turned and she's like, she's seen him. I turned like, what the fuck happened? And he's right there. He's like, oh, hello. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was laughing like, holy shit. I was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, wait, you fucking look familiar. And he took off. He walked away. He was looking at everybody's work and everything. I was like, he
Oh
looks
man.
familiar. That was the first time. There was a second time. The second time, it was the same thing. We went to a horror convention,
Yeah.
and same shit. She threw her purse over her shoulder. Different purse this time, a lot heavier, and she
Oh
whacked him.
no.
And he's like, "Oh, hello," and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." I was like, "Fuck again." The same actor, the
The
same
same guy.
dude,
Wow.
different fucking times. I still fuck with her. She's still laughing about it. I hear her out there. But still, it was just, oh god, that shit was funny. I
I
wasn't
mean,
gonna
now
bring
it's
that up.
a tradition. You got to start doing it every year, right?
Yeah, now we have to find him, and she needs to
Yeah.
accidentally hit him with her purse. Oh, okay. You know what? One more thing. You'll get a crack out of this one.
Yeah.
Um, you know who Tom Savini is, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. My old co-host. When we went to Monster Palooza, one year, we didn't see Tom Savini walking behind us. We were looking at somebody's artwork. They had like predator statues and everything. It looked really good, really sick. I don't remember the person's name. I wish I did because their artwork was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But my co-host, dressed as a fucking clown, he bent over like he threw his ass back, and he slammed his ass into Tom Savini's stomach.
No.
I didn't see it. I was just like, wait, what happened? And he freaked out. That was Tom Savini. And then they told me what happened. Like, wait, you just threw your ass into Tom Savini's groin?
Oh
Like, what
no.
the fuck? We tried
Oh,
to catch up to him. That little motherfucker can walk fast.
oh yeah.
And he's fucking rude.
Yeah, he's notoriously grumpy at these shows.
Well, yeah, I could kind of see why. Like, because people probably bug the shit out of him, like going up to him and everything. But what the
And
fuck?
smacking them with their ass.
Yeah, that part. I don't know how many times that's happened to him before, but he seemed like he was over it.
That was the last straw. He was a really nice guy before that.
That was the last thing, and
Yeah.
that ruined it for everybody.
Yep.
Dumbass clown slamming his ass in people's fucking crotches. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last thing. We tried to say hi and try to apologize. He didn't want to look at us. He looked pissed. He didn't want to look at us. He was just
Yeah.
really grumpy. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I would never let him live that down either.
Oh, when he was still a part of the show, I would, whenever it came up, be like, well, hey, at least I didn't try to forcefully get fucked by Tom Savini. And he was just like, come, it was an accident. I'm like, yeah, sure, accident. See him coming by. Oh,
Oh my god.
fuck. Fucking hell.
So that was at Monster Palooza, you said?
Yeah, that was at Monster Palooza.
I've never done Monster Palooza. Is it a good one? Do you guys like that one?
I think that one. Yeah, that was at Monster Palooza because I went to Sun of Monster Palooza and Monster Palooza.
I've always
And
heard good things. I've just never. I don't know. I've always done Midsummer Scream, and it costs a lot for me to get out there. So I was like, I can do one show out there a year, and I just happened to get into Midsummer Scream first, so I started doing that one. But a lot of people tell me to start doing Monster Palooza.
Monster Palooza is really good. They have most of the time whenever I haven't been to the little like gallery, I guess you could say, with all like the figures and everything, like the costumes, the makeup, and everything that they set up, like for like a walking tour. I haven't been through it, but whenever we go, it's always sick seeing the people's artwork, meeting different artists, seeing their work, seeing all these cosplayers that put so much time and effort into their work, and it's like, holy shit, it's really cool, really nice. Shit, some of the people that I've had on the show actually do vend at Monster Palooza still and Midsummer Scream. I felt bad for Ace of Clay.
For who?
Ace of Clay. He's a
Ace of
sculptor.
Clay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, him.
Why?
We had him on the show one time, and we went to Monster Palooza. He was there. Got to see Black House Creations and everything. Great, always wonderful seeing everybody, like in person, talking shit. Like we're just having fun. And seeing him, I felt bad for him because his some of his statues. I can say it. Fuck it. Some of his statues got broken, like in transit. So I was like, it's fucked up. And he said, I'm never using packing peanuts or some shit again. I was like, yeah, I've heard bad things about like trying to like, use packing peanuts for anything. It doesn't really secure anything. So a couple of systems got damaged. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Yeah, it's brutal. I'm usually pretty good about like traveling with all my shit, but the last time I had to like ship out my prints and stuff, they didn't show up till like the last day of the show, and that's like the worst feeling. It's just like you know you're just sitting at a table with like a few things and no merch, and just like you paid a ton of money to be there, so it's like you have to sit there and be like, oh, I only have this much, I'm sorry, and you know you're trying to make enough money back to like pay for what it costs to get out there with nothing, and it's the worst feeling in the world. It sucks. So I try not to ship anything if I can avoid it.
Damn, that's fucked up. I
Yeah.
don't really know a lot of people who have to ship their stuff, but you're the second person so far that said shipping your stuff it just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I try not to do it. The Only times I have done it is for Midsummer Scream and Designer Con, and that's because like trying to get all of my prints out there in suitcases that weigh like 50 pounds, and then I have if I need 3 50-pound suitcases, I have to do all the like management of getting all those suitcases back and forth, and it's just like it's not worth it at some point. So it's like,
That
all right,
sounds
I
like
can
a
try
pain
and
in the
risk
ass.
shipping it, but yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Oh, kitten.
Jeez. Hey, got a kitten. Is that a kitten or a
Yeah,
full-grown cat?
yeah, it's a Lilu. Decided to come visit.
I'm actually
Hi.
surprised my cats haven't come in here because they bug the shit out of me whenever I'm inside my office, basically. Yeah, I'm surprised. Holy shit. They're probably asleep or some shit.
Yeah, yeah. My two just woke up and started running around the office, so she's a little hellion.
Yeah. Geez, don't you love it when they just really want your attention when you're doing something?
Yeah. No, don't get the camera. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
she's only
And,
2 months old. We just got her, so
really?
she's prime kitten phase.
Oh, okay. Ours are. I don't know if you've seen him. My wife just brought my male cat over here, Blitzo, and he just jumped the fuck off.
No, I missed it.
And
Oh.
bring the fat one.
Oh.
And she sits down. Yeah, this is
Oh.
Bellatrix. And she, why did you bring her? Okay. It happened one time. This fat little fucker wouldn't stop bugging me during an episode, and I said, "Fuck it, I let her up here. She wouldn't leave me the fuck alone."
I
I think
have
she was.
I have a pug too, and the pug usually has to be in my lap, like no matter what I'm doing, and like, but she snores so loud, like it. I'm constantly in work meetings, and people are like, "What is that noise?" I'm like, "That's the dog snoring."
Oh,
I think
luckily we
we're
that one.
my wife's running
Luckily,
defense, I think, tonight, so she's not ruining the interview, but she would be if she could.
no, this she was fine until my wife brought her. Now she's smelling my coffee.
Oh.
But most of the time they're in here, like they just want my attention a little bit, then they lay down and like fall asleep behind me. The only
Yeah.
one because we have a Argentinian black and white tegu, a big fucking lizard,
Oh
and
wow.
he's a free roamer, so he walks around and like
Wow.
he'll come over here by my feet and just like bug the shit out of me for attention.
Yeah.
I look at him, pet his head, he lays down, that's it, and he won't fucking move. If I want to step down or anything, a couple times he hasn't like come up and like let me know he's there, and I almost fucking stepped on him, scared the
Oh.
shit out of me. Because usually he comes up like he's flicking his tongue, and I feel him tap my foot. It trips me out. I
Yeah.
look down, like, oh, it's just you. It's just tugs. That's all it is. But no, a couple times I
the,
almost
ca-
stepped on him.
the cats
Uh,
don't mind him? Like the he gets along with the cats?
at first, no. At first,
No.
her Bellatrix, the female. At
Yeah.
first, she would swat at him
Oh yeah.
because we had him before we had them. So she would see him and just smack the shit out of him.
Oh no.
And it was like, oh, great. Yeah. Now she's going to fucking attack him. He didn't give a fuck about her for a
Yeah.
while until, like, I think one day he, like, tried to headbutt her or some shit. Like, he was just walking. She got up, like, tried to smack him, and he just, and then she's like, what the fuck? And just walked away.
Oh wow.
Occasionally, she still tries to, like, pat him in the head. Now it's no longer claws, it's just soft paw.
Yeah, just soft pats. That's good.
With my other cat, Blitzo, the fluffy gray one that my wife brought over here,
Yeah.
um, him, Chubbs tried to eat him. We had to keep him
Oh, no.
away for a little bit because we got him when he was a kitten, but
Yeah.
my reptile Chubbs is already a full-grown tegu. So when he was like this fucking small, Chubbs would see him as an hors d'oeuvre,
Oh
basically.
no. Yeah.
So we had to keep him away. We just introduced him a little bit, little bit, little bit. As he got bigger, we were like, okay, let him roam around. He
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care.
Oh,
He
that's
sees his
awesome.
tail. He sees his tail as a target, though. So we gotta like
Mm.
still keep an eye. But
Yeah.
Blitzo has it under control. Whenever he sees him get too close, he remembers. He's like, nope. He just gets up and leaves.
That's
But
crazy.
occasionally you'll see them lay down together and sleep.
Wow. That's
They
amazing.
they eat the same food and shit too. So it's like, all right, hey,
Really? Huh. No
yeah,
idea. That's
surprisingly.
crazy. Yeah. That's awesome.
The only
Mm.
animals that don't fuck with me are my wife also has frogs.
Oh yeah.
So she was like, what the fuck are they? Dumpy frogs, the white street frog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those little bastards that croak. She has them
Yeah.
in like a little cage and everything. They're just goofy little fuckers. That's all they do. They're in there. They're in
Yeah.
there. They show up, they eat. That's it. So
Yeah. They're not much of a pet. They're just kind of a. You feed
they're a
them, they kind of
decoration.
do their own thing, right?
Yeah, they're a breathing decoration. That's basically it. My wife just said, "Stop." So, what'd you say? She said, "Don't talk about my dumps." You know that sounds like you're talking about shit, right? Fucking shit. God damn it. So yeah.
Nice.
Uh, already hit an hour. You know what? One more question,
Yeah.
and then we'll be good. I usually
Awesome.
ask either a horror question or my personal favorite, a paranormal question. So I'll just ask the paranormal one.
All right. Sure.
Um, have you ever experienced anything that you couldn't explain? It doesn't only have to be scary. It could be even something that was like, heartwarming. It could be anything, but just something you couldn't explain.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there was a time when I was a kid, and I was visiting my grandmother, right? It was like Christmas or something like that, right? And this was back in the '80s, so this was a long time ago. But I remember I was sleeping in one of her guest bedrooms, and there's all these stories about that the house being haunted. My grandmother liked to put a little scare into us and all that stuff, but I didn't really. I was old enough where I didn't really believe much about it or anything. Like I knew grandma was just trying to mess with us or whatever. But the night that she told some of that stories, I remember um, waking up in the middle of the night, bolt up like as much as I like right dead awake, right, and I hit my head against the ceiling
Oh,
and
shit.
like went immediately back and landed in the bed. But the thing is, the ceiling is like 8 foot higher than the bed. So I don't know how the fuck I hit the ceiling or uh, how that even happened. Like I was like floating and like wham smack right in the bed. And like I was just freaked out and awake and like just didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I ran out of that room. But that's the only time I think I've ever had anything that was like really like I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if it was like this grandma's stories were real and the place was really fucking haunted. I can't explain how I hit the ceiling, but yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah.
uh, that's the first time anybody's said that type of story on here.
Right.
You hit your head on the ceiling?
Yeah. Like like I said, I bolt upright, just wide awake from dead asleep, hit my head on the ceiling, but it wasn't like a bunk bed or anything. It wasn't anywhere near the ceiling, so I don't know how the fuck I did that. It was
What the?
crazy.
When you were a child, were you Spider Man?
I wish that would be much better.
You were climbing around on the ceiling, you woke up, oh shit, and it just fell down. Dude, that's fucking crazy. That's a trip.
Yeah. That's probably the weirdest one I've got. We've stayed at like my wife and I are into that stuff too, and we stay at like hotels and stuff that we stayed at one called the Driscoll in San Antonio. Was it the Driscoll? Not the Driscoll. It's I can't remember what it's called, but it had a notorious serial killer there that stayed at that hotel, and the girl at the front counter noticed I was wearing like a Goosebumps shirt. She's like, "Oh, you guys want the spooky room?" And we're like, "Sure." And they put us in that room, and it was like apparently the guy had cut somebody up in that room and like put the body parts in the toilet.
What the fuck?
And yeah, the Gunter Hotel. That's what it was in San Antonio. And yeah, that was like a famous like you know murder hotel room. And but we didn't like experience anything paranormal. We just it was just creepy that was the same hotel room.
Right away, you want the spooky room. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're wearing a Goosebumps shirt. You want the spooky room? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Is it nice?
Yeah, it was pretty small actually, but it
It
was
was.
it's fine. We did run it. We did see Jeff Goldblum in the lobby, which was cool.
Oh, that's random.
Yeah, I mean, we were there for a convention, so he was there for the convention too, but he was staying at the same hotel.
Fucking. That's fuck. Yeah, that's random.
Yeah, it was pretty random.
That's so fucking random. All right. Sadly that's the end of this episode. I would love to have you back. Maybe next time
Yeah,
I'll
man.
ask you. Maybe I'll ask you a crude question next time. Like, what would your stripper name be? And we'll go over that. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to be back. Thank you so much for having me. This has been great.
Thank you for being on. Thank you, Instagram, for not being a bitch this time. Fucking
Yes,
shit.
definitely.
But yeah, thank you so much for being on here. Thank you for inspiring me to want to get a better chair.
Yes, get
Uh,
yourself a bone thrown immediately.
oh, definitely. Jesus Christ, I am jelly. Oh, fucking shit. All right, bloodies. After this will be on YouTube. Like I said before, no more editor. I don't know what happened to him, so fuck it. This is gonna be over on YouTube raw. Uh, yeah, just the way you like it. And if you want scary stories, go ahead and check out Life with the Afterlife on YouTube and on Spotify. There are more stories on Spotify than there are on YouTube. It started on Spotify. So if you want to go see all that random shit, majority of the stories there are true stories. Some of them are my stories. Two of them were authored. One by me and one by a friend of the show, Bruce 13. So yeah, go check all that out. Hopefully you enjoyed. The most recent story is a sad one. Uh, Two people that I knew uh, passed, and it was weird seeing them on the news. So yeah, that's that story. That's the most recent episode. So yeah, go give it a listen. Hopefully you enjoy all that stuff. Um, the fuck else was I gonna say? Merch. Go check out merch. Go check out the Cryptic Corpse, the gaming channel, all that shit. Hopefully you enjoy all that. Check out this man's work if you fucking haven't. I guarantee you already have, but you're popping up watching him this whole time. But go check out this man's work. Fucking awesome. If he still has pins, do you still have pins?
Yeah, yep. I still got everything in my shop, spicydonutshop.com. Check it out.
There you go. See, you can get a bunch of stuff over there. Really
Yeah.
talented work. And does vintage pinups. And remember those cartoons? I mean, fuck. Where can you go wrong with that? Oh, fucking shit. All right. Thank you for being on. That's the end. Bye, bloodies.
Oh
Bye,
yeah.
dude.